All right, so this question number 23, we know we are in the hard section of the exam. When we take a look at this guy, how they're trying to scare you, just trying to scare you with, ooh, what is that g of x? That g of 7 plus 7 equals c over 4. And take a look at the answer choice. They give you fractional answers. So let's say you were the average student. You're like, oh, heck no, I don't think I like this question. So if you know you're in a hard questions, right? 24, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 on the paper-based test, you are deep in the ocean. Now, the deepest questions you're going to have in digital tests are probably going to be questions 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. If you see a question like this and you're like, I got no idea what I'm looking at, I don't even know what to do. If it's an ugly question, right? What do you do with an ugly question? You take it on an ugly date. So one of those answer choices, A, B, C, or D, which one is the ugliest to you? I'd say not this one, not that one. So I'd guess between B and C and keep on moving. It'll take me seconds. Just guess and get out if I don't feel like dealing with it. But if I come back to this question and I want to deal with it, then I will smack it down. The linear function. So they're giving us y equals mx plus b. Let me rewrite that stuff. I'm going to rewrite it. Let's do this. G of x, because I like my slope to come first. I'm just like that. So I'm a creature of habit. Plus b. Okay, where b is a what? They say where b is a number, but I know it's my y-intercept when x equals 0. Then they say if and when you got g of c plus 7. So they're telling us what is x going to be now? That x is going to turn into c plus 7. Then it's going to equal C over 4. All right, let's plug a Rama. Let's put that sucker in there. Oh, let me write it in blue first. That is going to be a negative 15. What's my X value going to be? C plus 7. And don't forget, what else do we have? We got plus B. Now they're telling us it's going to equal C over 4. Oh, what am I doing, C4? I was thinking of a movie. C over 4. Da, 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 da. All right, what's going to be our next steps? Well, let's get busy and start moving things around because we have to solve for B. So basically, at this point, all you're doing is basic algebra. So let's distribute negative 15. Oh, wait, maybe I don't have to do that. Now, there's a couple ways of doing this. Now, you know what? You can put this into Desmos and you'll get your answer, but let's do it this way. Let me just distribute for the students who need to see it distributed. Negative 15 times c is going to be 15c, and then we have a negative 15 times 7 is going to equal a negative 105. Don't forget your plus b is equal to, let's keep it a CO4 over there. What can we do? We can add 15c to both sides. So what if we just added 15c to both sides? Now we're going to have negative 105 plus b is equal to, let me change this, CO4 plus, check this out, plus 15c over 1. Why did I do that? Because here's another trickeration to the question. When you get to this point, here's where they're testing whether or not you know how to deal with adding or subtracting fractions. Do we have common denominators? That's what we need to add fractions. So let's turn it into a common denominator. What am I going to turn that 15c over 1 into? I'm going to do it over 4. So I'm going to multiply downstairs by 4, which means upstairs I got to multiply by 4 also. So carefully, what's 4 times 15 going to equal? That would be 60. So this would be 60c. Now, what is c over 4 plus 60c over 4? That will be equal to 61 over 4 and C. You guys get it? Take a look at your answer choices so far. Can we smell what we're cooking here? Now we go to the left-hand side. We got negative 105 plus B. So therefore, what is B going to equal when we add 105 to both sides? Whoops, 105. There we go. That cancels out. So B must equal all of this business, which is C's and kitty cat. So had you guessed on C when you first saw this question, said, ooh, ugly question, ugliest answer, you would have been correct.